Everyday English listening. Let's listen to English every day because it helps us improve our listening skills, understand pronunciation better, learn new vocabulary, and become more confident in real conversations. Keep practicing. Building the future today. The future is not something we enter passively. It's not something that arrives suddenly one day and changes everything for us. Rather, the future is something we build, day by day, thought by thought, action by action. Every choice we make today shapes the world we'll live in tomorrow. That's why the most powerful moment we have is now. Building the future today means living with purpose, planning with vision, and taking action with responsibility. 1. The power of the present moment. Many people talk about their dreams for the future: a better job, a peaceful life, a happy family, a successful business, or a healthier world. But too often we wait. We think, someday I'll start working on that, or when I'm ready, I'll try. But the truth is, there is no perfect time. The best time to begin is now. Every major change begins with a small decision in the present moment. Want to become stronger? Start with one workout. Want to learn a new skill? Open the first chapter. Want to improve your relationships? Say something kind today. These small choices add up. The present is the only time we can truly control, and how we use it creates the future. 2. Dreaming. Big starting small. To build the future, we need both vision and action. Vision allows us to dream big, to imagine a better version of ourselves in the world. But dreams alone aren't enough. We also need to start small. Building the future is like planting a seed. You can't see the tree yet, but you trust it will grow with care and consistency. For example, if your dream is to become a doctor, your small action today might be studying biology for 30 minutes. If you dream of owning a business, your step might be researching your industry or creating a plan. These small beginnings may seem insignificant, but over time, they lay the foundation for something great. It's not about doing everything at once. It's about doing something every day. 3. Investing in education and learning. One of the most important ways we build the future today is by investing in our minds. Knowledge is power, and lifelong learning is the engine of progress. Education doesn't stop after school. Every day is an opportunity to learn something new. When you read a book, watch an educational video, or practice a new skill, you're planting seeds that will grow into confidence, creativity, and capability. You're not just improving yourself, you're preparing for challenges and opportunities ahead. A society that values learning and innovation is a society that moves forward. If we want a brighter future for ourselves and others, we must build it through learning, curiosity, and growth. 4. Taking responsibility for the world around us. Building the future also means taking care of the world we live in. We can't expect a better tomorrow if we damage the environment, ignore injustice, or turn away from people in need. The future belongs to those who care, those who serve, and those who stand up for what is right. Even small acts, like recycling, helping a neighbor, or speaking kindly, create ripples. These ripples become waves of change. When more people act with compassion and responsibility, we create a more hopeful and humane world. The future is not just about technology or wealth, it's about values. Let's build a future based on kindness, fairness, and respect. 5. Building good habits and character. You are the builder of your own future, and what you build is determined by your habits and your character. Habits are the routines you follow each day. They may seem small, but they shape your future more than anything else. Waking up early, saving money, exercising, being honest, showing gratitude, these are bricks in the foundation of a meaningful life. The more you build good habits now, the stronger your future becomes. Character, like integrity, perseverance, and courage, is what helps you face challenges and keep going. It doesn't come from comfort, it comes from effort and growth. Every time you choose to do the right thing, even when it's hard, you're building a stronger version of yourself. 6. Embracing change and uncertainty. No one knows exactly what the future will bring. Technology, politics, the economy, and even the climate are constantly changing. But instead of fearing change, we can prepare for it. We can become adaptable, flexible, and open to new ideas. Building the future today means preparing for uncertainty. It means developing skills like critical thinking, communication, and emotional intelligence. These skills help us navigate whatever challenges come our way. The future won't always go according to plan, but if we build inner strength and resilience today, we'll be ready for tomorrow. 7. Inspiring others through action. You don't have to wait to become famous or powerful to make an impact. Every action you take today can inspire someone else. When you work hard, stay positive, and live with integrity, people notice. You become a role model, whether you realize it or not. By choosing to build a better future for yourself, you give others permission to do the same. That's how change spreads. From one person, to a family, to a community, to a nation. Imagine if everyone woke up today with the belief, I will build a better tomorrow. The world would transform. 8. Setting goals and taking consistent action. Goals give us direction. Without them, we drift. Setting goals, big or small, gives us purpose and keeps us focused. But goals mean little without consistent action. Break your goals into steps. Make a plan. Track your progress. Celebrate small victories. When you take regular, focused action, progress becomes inevitable. Success is not built in one day, it is built every day. 9. Believing in possibility. The future belongs to the hopeful, to those who believe that change is possible, that growth is possible, that better is possible. Sometimes we feel stuck. We look at where we are and think, I can't do this. But that's only because we're measuring our future by our current situation. Don't let your circumstances decide your destiny. Let your vision, your values, and your effort decide. History is full of people who came from nothing and built incredible futures because they believed they could. Believe in yourself. Believe in your power to grow. Believe in your ability to build the life you imagine. 10. Leaving a legacy. When you build the future today, you're not just doing it for yourself, you're doing it for the next generation. The choices you make today shape the world your children, students, and community will live in. What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Will people remember you as someone who gave up, or someone who built something meaningful? As someone who stayed comfortable, or someone who created change? The future is not something distant or invisible. It's being shaped right now by your hands, your heart, and your habits. Building the future today, choices, challenges, and change. The idea of building the future today might sound like a grand, complicated task, but in truth, it is made of small, powerful moments. Moments when we choose growth over comfort, purpose over distraction, and discipline over delay. The future is not something we wait for. It's something we create. And everything we do today, every thought, decision, and effort shapes the days that are still to come. 1. Every choice builds tomorrow. From the moment we wake up, we make choices. Do I get up early or sleep in? Do I learn something new or scroll endlessly on my phone? Do I take action or make excuses? These small decisions may seem unimportant, but they compound over time. A healthy habit repeated daily can transform your body. A learning habit practiced consistently can transform your mind. An act of kindness shown every day can transform your relationships. If we want a brighter, more meaningful future, We need to build it through intentional choices, starting right now. 2. The role of discipline and consistency. It's easy to dream. Anyone can imagine a better life. But not everyone is willing to put in the work that brings that dream to life. That's where discipline comes in. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Consistency is the key to building anything worthwhile. It's not about doing something once and hoping for results. It's about showing up, again and again. If you want to build a strong future, read a little every day. Practice your skills every day. Work on your goals every day. Over time, small, consistent actions lead to extraordinary change. 3. Using time wisely. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. The question is, how do we use them? Time is one of our most valuable resources. You can lose money and earn it back. But once time is gone, it's gone forever. Building the future means becoming aware of how we use our time. Are we wasting it on things that don't matter, or investing it in things that lead us forward? Using your time wisely doesn't mean working nonstop. It means being purposeful. It means asking, is what I'm doing now helping the person I want to become? A better future is built minute by minute. 4. Learning from mistakes and failure. The path to the future is not always straight or easy. There will be setbacks, mistakes, and disappointments. But these challenges are not the end. They are lessons. They help us grow stronger, wiser, and more determined. Many of the most successful people in history failed many times before they succeeded. What made the difference? They kept going. They learned. They adapted. They refused to quit. So if you fall, get back up. If you make a mistake, learn from it. If your plan doesn't work, make a new one. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it. 5. Having a clear vision. You can't build what you can't see. That's why having a clear vision for your future is important. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to become? What kind of life do I want to live? What kind of impact do I want to make? Write it down. Visualize it. Let it guide your decisions. When you know your why, your actions have meaning. Your efforts have direction. Your goals have purpose. Without vision, it's easy to get lost in distractions. With vision, every step has a destination. 6. Surrounding yourself with support. No one builds the future alone. We all need people who support us, challenge us, and believe in us. Whether it's friends, mentors, teachers, or family, the people around you influence your path. Surround yourself with those who encourage your growth. Avoid those who pull you backward. And be that person for others, too. Encourage someone. Share your knowledge. Celebrate their progress. When we lift each other up, we build a future that's better for everyone. 7. Staying focused in a distracted world. One of the greatest challenges today is distraction. Phones buzz, notifications pop up. Social media calls our attention away from what matters. If we're not careful, we can spend hours watching others live their lives instead of building our own. Building the future means learning to focus. It means putting away distractions and choosing what matters most. Set aside time for deep work. Make space for thinking, learning, and creating. Don't let the noise of the world drown out your own purpose. The future belongs to those who can focus their energy and attention. 8. Creating instead of consuming. There are two kinds of people in the world: consumers and creators. Consumers watch, scroll, and take in content. Creators build, write, design, and share. If you want to shape the future, don't just consume, create. Write your story, start your business, build your idea, share your message. You don't have to be famous or perfect. You just have to be willing to put something into the world that didn't exist before. When you create, you leave a mark, and that mark shapes the future. 9. Taking responsibility, not waiting for permission. Too often, people wait for permission to act. They wait for someone to tell them, "You're ready," or "Now is the time." But the truth is, no one can give you your future. You have to take responsibility and claim it for yourself. If you want to make a change, start now. Don't wait to be chosen. Choose yourself. Take the first step, even if it's small. The world is changed by people who take action, not people who wait. When you own your future, you empower yourself. 10. Leaving a legacy of hope. Building the future today isn't just about personal success. It's about the legacy we leave behind. Will the world be better because you were in it? Will someone be inspired by your actions, your courage, your kindness? What you build today becomes someone else's starting point tomorrow. So build with love. Build with purpose. Build with hope. The future is not something distant or unreachable. It is being written right now by your hands, your words, your choices, and your heart. So build with intention. Build with courage. Build with hope. Every action you take today is like laying a brick. And one day, those bricks will become a home, a life, a legacy. Build wisely. Build boldly. Build now. Because your future is not found, it's built. Final thoughts. Building the future today is about living with intention. It's about waking up each day and choosing to grow, to serve, to dream, and to act. It's about realizing that small actions matter, that responsibility is powerful, and that hope is always worth holding on to. Don't wait for the future to find you. Start building it now. The tools are in your hands. The blueprint is in your heart. The time is today. The future is not something distant or unreachable. It is being written right now by your hands, your words, your choices, and your heart. So build with intention. Build with courage. Build with hope. Every action you take today is like laying a brick. And one day, those bricks will become a home, a life, a legacy. Build wisely. Build boldly. Build now. Because your future is not found, it's built.